Welcome back, students. I wish you a very happy new year. Let's hope that this new year brings happiness and prosperity in these difficult situations, and we are also being able to get out of such situations and be safe. So we'll start with this chapter, chapter 13, page number 108 of your SST book, and this chapter states about the natural vegetation of India. Here we'll be talking about the various forest types which are found in India. So first we'll be talking about tropical evergreen forest. So by the name evergreen, you can understand that the trees found in this forest does not shed their leaves and throughout the year. So the various characteristics of this particular forest are the trees are tall, leafy and evergreen, that is green throughout the year. They do not shed their leaves. Then the trees which are found in this forest are ebony, mahogany and rosewood, etc. So these are the various examples of trees found in these types of forest. And then these types of forests are found in the northeastern parts of India, the northeastern states of India and Andaman and Nicobar areas. So these are the various characteristics of this particular types of forest which are found in India. Now deciduous or the monsoon forest. So by the name monsoon forest, you can understand that these trees, these forests are found in those areas which receive good portion of or good proportion of rain throughout the year. So this are the monsoon rains throughout the year. So this trees, this forest shed their leaves in the dry season. These types of forest, then the trees which are found in these types of forest are teak, sal, semul, etc. There are many other trees like mahua and all of them. So these trees are found in this types of forest, and the various places where these types of forests are found are Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Bihar, Telangana, all these areas, this deciduous forests are found, which, remember, the first thing about this is they shed their leaves in the dry season. Now I have told in the last online class to arrange for a outline map of India, the physical outline map of India. We'll be solving or we'll be doing some map pointing work for this particular chapter, and we'll be marking the various types of forests in the various places. So keep with you the physical outline map of India, color pencils in the next online class, where we'll be solving where we'll be doing some map pointing work, and also attend that class. So this is a notice for all those who have not attended the last class and have not got the information. So keep all the things ready and attend the next online class, and go through the portions whatever we have studied today, and we'll be we'll be discussing about the next part of the chapter in the next class. So that will be about this natural vegetation. And one more thing that we have not discussed in this chapter is the natural vegetation. So this is the geography part. So your SST will be divided when you grow up. Your SST will be divided into history and geography. So this is the geography part of the SST, where we are dealing with this natural vegetation, and your map pointing will also help you in your future and in the next classes, next standards. So natural vegetation, as you all know, I have not explained this particular term, but I'll just give a short explanation. Natural vegetation means the plants which are growing in a particular area. So the types of the plant, the various characteristic features of that particular plant, or the various other important features, special features of those particular plants which are growing naturally in an area, consist of the natural vegetation of the area. So we all know that India has various types of landforms in various places, since India is vast, and India has various types of we have mountains, plateaus, coastal areas, we have island, coastal areas, peninsular areas, plain land, mountains, plateaus. So various types of climate, various types of temperatures, and various other natural natural factors influence the vegetation of a place. So that's why the various types of forest have the various different characteristics in order to get synced with the various climatic conditions of that place. So that will be all for this class. We'll be meeting in the next class later on. Thank you.